Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be the second installment of my YouTube 101. All the info you're going to need on how to start your own YouTube channel, plus some tips and tricks along the way that I have learned in my 2 years of faking my way through it and learning the hard way. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching. I should probably tell you what today's video is going to be, shouldn't I?
Weird.
Today's video is going to be focused on content curation, how to plan your content, how to stay organized, and basically all the tips and tricks I use to make sure that I know what I'm supposed to be filming, when, why, and all that fun stuff. So if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and please don't forget to subscribe because I do upload 3 times a week, and that is the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. Also up here, I am going to link the playlist so that you guys can see all of these videos as all 4 go up, so you can see everything you need to do for when you're ready to take the plunge and join me here on YouTube. So, without talking too much, let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is probably the most important app I have ever discovered, and it is called Monday. So the way that this app works is it allows me to put my YouTube schedule in. I can see where in the process things are. So like this video is currently filmed. I can say when I've edited it, when it is scheduled, and all of that fun goodies. It also has a way for me to track timing. So I can set due dates, publish dates, and I basically have most of my content planned through the middle of October. I do try to stay ahead, and I have some blank spaces ready. So if I have an idea of something I want to do, I can drop it right in there. My favorite part about this is I can literally drag and drop these products to change what day I want certain things to go live. So it's more of an interactive schedule rather than a list. I needed something like this because this will also send me a notification of you have a video going up tomorrow. I'm usually pretty good about making sure that I have my time set aside to film, but today is a Thursday and I actually filmed Friday's video today. So for me, it's really important to be able to kind of drag and drop things as I see what I want to do. Plus, it gives me the flexibility of saying, I know I want to film this video, but I may not be ready for it yet. For example, I know that the House Labs Lady Gaga makeup line is launching. About 6 weeks ago, I actually pre-ordered those products, and they ship out on September 17th, or by September 17th. So I have that video listed for the 18th, but could come a week early, it could get delayed, but the second I have those products in hand, that's going to be the first video I'm going to be dying to film. So it is available to give me, so the app allows me the availability to really finesse what things are going where and play around with my schedule. Another great thing about this app is I'm able to go through and I set my schedule. So I know I typically try to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. There are some wiggle room in there. Sometimes that Friday video will go up Saturday. Sometimes there'll be a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It changes as long as there's 3 days a week, but that allows me to put in videos I know are going up. For example, I know that my BoxyCharm video, because of how Boxy works, they like that video to go up by the 7th of the month, 6th or 7th. So whatever day of the week is the 6th or 7th of the month, I typically slot my Boxy video right there. I know that's going up. Just like the very last video of every month is going to be my favorites and flops for that specific month. That allows me to kind of gauge which videos are a little more set in stone and where I need some filler videos. Another upside of using an app like this is I can kind of see tutorial, favorites video, unboxing. I have reviews, now I need a challenge. Or I've been focusing really heavily on makeup, maybe I should be doing a skincare video in this area. So by being able to look down at this list and see what's there, it gives me the ability to really gauge what's missing and what I need to do in order to keep my channel nice and well-rounded. I'm going to take a quick picture of this side of my desk right here. So I do have a basket system in place right now. I just cleaned up, and because of what videos I've been filming, a lot of this stuff is not exactly full right now. However, I do have these baskets that I keep on the corner of my desk for tracking videos. So these were, I think, like 90 cents for 3 of them at Walmart. I got these because these are actually the perfect size that they fit right in my Alex drawers, but I have a few extras. And what I do is I will use this to pre-stage videos. So if I'm doing a full face and first impressions, as I get all the items I need, they will be in a basket like this with a little index card that labels them. It is also the very beginning of September, so I really haven't nailed down my favorites yet, But I do have a favorites basket as well as a flops basket as I find things throughout the month. So for example, one thing I know I've been loving all of last month was an eyeshadow palette from Violet Voss. It is actually a palette I'm still using a lot of. So if this was a product that was new to me in the month of September or something that I really discovered this month, I would drop it right in that bin. And this is kind of, it stays front and center on my vanity because those are the products I'm consistently grabbing for all month long. And it's just a way for me to keep, oh yeah, I'm really loving this, and I can keep continuously using it all month long. The other upside to this is it helps me to stay organized. So when I'm doing my description boxes at the end of a video, listing out all the products I've used, they are in one clean, pretty location. Not gonna lie, there have been many days where I've cleaned up my basket a little too early and I have to literally sit and watch through the entire footage for a 5th time after I've already edited it to take lists of every product I'm using. It gets a little excessive and it takes a lot more time. So for me, it's just easier for me to put everything in there. So like for today's video this morning, I did film a concealer review on the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. I don't need a whole basket for one item, so it is kind of floating with 2 other products that are things that I want to feature. Not necessarily do a standalone video on, but they are in that place so that I know that's the stuff I want to grab on and I want to make sure I'm using. So one of those is a primer, one is a setting spray, and you guys already saw the picture. So that means that the next time I'm filming a video, if I haven't featured a setting spray or I have something I want to use, I know to grab that one because it's right there in my pile of things I need to be using. I did touch a little bit on this in both the first and I will be touching on it in the last video in this series, but being consistent is very important to maintaining a group of people who want to watch your videos. If you only upload once every other week or once every 3 weeks, that's fine as long as they know I only post once a month or whatever it is. If your content is worth coming back for, your subscribers will come back. Me personally, I do like having more content than that, so I do upload 3 times a week. Keeping that consistency is key. So by having this schedule in place, it really helps me figure out what I'm doing. So today I'm not working, I'm off all day, Brandon's off, we did our stuff in the morning, we went grocery shopping, we did whatever we needed to do, and now this entire afternoon I blocked out 6 hours for filming so I can get a couple videos done, I can edit them, I can get everything ready to go so that as I go through my week, I can just hit publish and everything is ready. Nowhere does it say that you need to record your YouTube video the day of or the day before it goes up. The first video in this series was filmed the day before it went up, but I'm actually filming all 4 videos on the same day while it's all fresh so that I make sure that I don't miss anything. So some of these videos you may not see for another week or even 2 weeks. Nothing is wrong with pre-filming content, especially if it keeps you on a schedule. I always like to be 2 to 3 videos ahead. So if I'm uploading Monday's video, I'm usually already filmed for Wednesday and Friday, and I'm working on the following Monday just in case something comes up. I have a little bit of a window. Since I've been on YouTube, which has been 2 years, I have missed 1 upload, where I had a week I was supposed to publish 3 videos and I only did 2. However, to make it up the following week, I did post 4, so I did make it up in my eyes. But for me, like, I spent the entire day I didn't upload freaking out that I'm ruining my YouTube channel, and it was such a wait. And honestly, I'm the only one beating myself up for it. Once I uploaded that Sunday, and then I did Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, nobody complained. They just didn't even really notice, to be honest. They just uploaded. I did have one person comment, like, I missed your video, where was it? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a garbage person. But making sure that you are up to date on your channel and making sure that you're pre-filming your content a little bit, giving yourself that flexibility that if you have that rough day at work when you need to come home, take a bubble bath, throw on a sheet mask, and go to bed, you totally can. And the last thing I really wanted to touch on in this video is budgeting. I've said this a few times throughout this series, and I will say this a few times more throughout this series. Don't go all in on day one. Don't blow every penny you have in your savings or rack up credit card debt, getting a computer and a camera and a phone and everything you need to have a professional filming studio. The same goes to content. So I'm a makeup channel, and when I first started, I was spending so much on makeup because I felt like I needed a new everything every video. If I was filming, I've already used this foundation 3 times, why am I using it again? I'm at the point now where I probably have 20 foundations. Yes, that's excessive, but I use all of them. I have gotten rid of all of the ones I don't like, and there's nothing wrong with you guys seeing me use the same foundation week after week after week, especially if it's something I'm genuinely loving. I was at the point where I was purchasing things just to film videos with them, and then they were going into a drawer and I was never using them again. And I never want to get to that place again because honestly, it is so wasteful. If I don't love a product, I will either sanitize and donate it, because there are some great nonprofits out there. Project Beauty Share will take used makeup, gently used. So if I use an eyeshadow palette once and I did not like it and I can't return it or whatever the case may be, you can totally donate it. I do get things in PR as well, so there are items that come to my door. And so like this Iconic London setting spray, really pretty. It comes in 2 shades. One of them is not for me. So that's something I can either dump into a giveaway or I can donate, but I'm not going to use it for the sake of trying it. When I have one that I'm definitely going to try, I don't need to be wasteful and use more than that. That being said, today I did a concealer review. There's not a single new product on my face otherwise. Everything else are things that I've had for weeks, months, if not years. Products I know and products I love. There's nothing wrong with that, and it took me a while to realize that people are not going to get pissy and they're not going to get bored of me using the same product again and again. There are certain creators on here who will genuinely use the exact same products every single day and use them in a different way that it is still new and exciting. That is not exclusive to just makeup channels. If you are a gaming channel, you can play the same game every single day. That's what I had to understand, is that if it's okay for a gaming channel and it's okay for a skateboarding channel where they're using the same board every day, it's okay for me to show you new and creative ways to use the same products. I know that got a little bit preachy and a little bit judgy at the end, but I promise I mean well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys figure out how to really curate your content. It's not about sitting down and saying, all right, I need to film a video, grabbing an eyeshadow palette and throwing together the same neutral smoky eye you've done a million times. We've all done it. I've had those videos where I've been like, shit, I just got to get a video up, and here it is, and it's not something I'm proud of. Versus this series, which I genuinely have an entire thing of notes on that I have been putting together for, honestly, it's been about 6 weeks, but I've filmed this video before. You guys haven't seen it, but this entire series, I tried filming as a one standalone YouTube 101 video probably a year ago. It was an hour and a half of footage, and it was basically trash because I was not properly prepared for it. Curating content is about making sure that you are putting the time into researching, developing your idea, and getting it ready so that when you sit down to film, you are ready to go. Even with all my preparation, normally I film by myself. I have Brandon sitting behind the camera today to be like, dude, wrap it up, you're rambling, or give me an idea of something I might have missed, and that is okay too. So make sure that when you are curating your content, that you are preparing in such a way that you know how to get that idea and get those ideas across to your audience. Thank you guys again for watching today's video. If you guys have any questions, like I've been saying, leave them down below. Hit me up on any of my socials. I will be happy to answer everything and anything you guys may have. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.